lesson of the day: never get a job with your sibling, and let me tell you why. So, I'm sure that all of you guys have worked with that one person that's just super difficult to get along with, or you just can't get anything done with them. And trust me, I understand. I worked with my brother for almost 3 years now, and I still have trouble getting along with him. But I've managed to semi understand him better, and let me tell you how we first used to be. So, as a manager, you get those legitimate powers. Now, that could be whether it's delegating tasks to other crew or being able to really modify schedules, or you don't have to be on the floor. Now, initially, as a manager, they coach you to be very authoritative. They want you to just make them do as they're told. Like, you do not need to ask them for their input. It's just very much military vibes. And so I followed that. I did as my higher ups told me to do. And my brother, he was not getting with the program. He did not like that at all. He saw me as a sister. He didn't see me as a leader. So he didn't feel the need to want to listen to me. And another thing is my communication skills with them. We both were very much snipers. Now, if you don't know what that means, on chapter 10 in the textbook, page 190, it just states that snipers are like, they give snarky remarks after every comment or after every statement you say, and it's very much just this negative way of speaking to each other, very much rude, I guess. And so we would kind of do this back and forth, and I realized that the way that you talk to them can really impact the way that they respect you. And so I felt that if you start to give them more feedback, more positive feedback, and you kind of praise them more, they'll avoid doing those types of behaviors. Which I wish I would have learned a lot sooner, because I could have changed my behavior a lot quicker. But I had kind of waited last minute to change anything since I had ended up leaving it to go to ASU. Now, another thing to bring up is that at McDonald's, they don't they don't think that the workers, like, they don't trust the workers, if I can say this. They really believe in the theory X, which on the Canvas page in the overview section, it basically states that they believe every worker is inherently lazy and that they're just going to slack off if you don't observe them at all time. Now, I don't believe in that, and I think that that's just an excuse to micromanage, and I think that micromanaging is the worst tactic to use when it comes to leading, because you're just interrupting their work ethic, and I don't think it's efficient. So when I was doing that, I also noticed that it would bother my brother. So I just stopped really following that type of methods. I didn't use the authoritative or the theory X type of ideas and concepts. I stuck more to a democratic sense of leadership skill, in which I asked my group and I asked everyone for their input, and it was very much more of a group work type of environment, which I think is way more efficient and a lot more easier for other people to get along with. So I realized that after I did those changes, it really helped my relationship and just the overall efficiency of the store. Now, in addition, for those who have goals in their workplace, my goal is to become CEO someday. Whether it's at McDonald's or not, I just hope that I can reach a high position. And I want to reach that position because I feel that it is in my nature and that I am in debt to my parents, because my parents came here from a different country and they left their home life behind in order to provide for us. And I think that it is important for me to pay back what they gave to me. And so if I succeed in life, I feel that I can give them that pat on the back, the relief, of them knowing that they succeeded and they did what they needed to do. And I want to make sure that they feel satisfied. They've always been my number one supporters, and I just think that making my parents happy is something that brings joy to me. So hoping for the best, and I hope that I can really reach that position. But one thing that I will remember is, if I ever do want to become CEO, I will not hire my brother or have my brother work in the same area as me. That's just not good. So my life lesson of the day: never get a job with your sibling.